Hi there, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if you're new here then welcome. My name is Eve. I post all sorts of makeup and beauty related content, so if that is something that you enjoy then I would love it if you would subscribe. So today's video is on the new Friends series 3. This is the Joey palette. I wasn't sure what one to use, so I just asked some of the girls in the group and they says I should use Joey, so that's what we're doing. I actually really like this one. There was another two smaller palettes. There was Chandler and there was Ross as well, but this is the one that appealed to me. So this is what the colours look like, and I think this is so nice, so kind of summery. You can get a really nice look. I do love kind of like sunset looks. But I will just show you the other two that I've got actually. So I've got this one which is called I'll Be There For You, and it's iconic sofa scene in front of the fountain, and this is what this one looks like. This is why I didn't get the Ross one, because the Ross one was all neutrals as well. So I will definitely do a video on that. This one I'm not that sure on. This one is called We Were On a Break, and it is Monica's door, the iconic kind of picture frame around the door hole, and this is what the inside of this one looks like, and it's just something that I'm not quite sure about this, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but if I do you will be seeing a video on it really soon. I also got the wee set of sponges, so I will definitely try them out, maybe in this video, maybe in another one. Then I got the Phoebe setting spray. I think this one is meant to have like a kind of citrus smell, so I'm excited to give that a go. And then I also got the Lobster Mirror. I've actually took this out and put it back in the wrong way, but I was not expecting this to be so big. Like, that's my head and that's the mirror. It's absolutely humongous, so I will use that. Do you know, like, I haven't been interested in any of the other Friends releases, but I kind of got caught away in the hype of this one and just had to buy it because the other girls were getting it. But you know, I'm so glad I do, because Friends came out when I was around 10, I believe. So I grew up with Friends. Do you know what I mean? It's like my generation just grew up watching it, and I've watched it so many times since, and I don't think there's been any other TV show that's even came close to Friends. So I'm quite excited to finally own some of the Friends bits. They did, strangely, with this launch, they've released eyelashes but in the sets, like with the kind of girls palette, so I find that quite odd, because it would have been a good move for them to do the eyelashes on their own, because a lot of people would already had the previous girls palettes. And also there is lip kits, which one aren't even in stock yet, and two contain 2 lip glosses and a lip liner. What's that about? Give us a lip liner, lipstick, gloss. Like, I've said this with some of the previous lip kits before, they're quite odd. But it is what it is. And also there was the Ishaban, the Joey lipstick, but I didn't realise that that was on stock, because I ordered this in the pre-sale, but I didn't see that, so I'm gutted that I didn't pick it up, so I will need to pick it up, because that is absolutely classic, isn't it? But that's enough of me rambling on. I think I've talked enough. So we're going to just get started. So I will just zoom you in. I really shouldn't be doing this. I should be setting up for my son's birthday tomorrow, but I thought I'd film a quick video. I'm going to try this MUA eyeshadow primer again actually, because I quite liked this last time that I used it, so we'll give it another go and see what it's like. I must say this mirror isn't the most comfortable to hold. My wee boy's 3 tomorrow and I will not be able to sleep tonight. I'm so excited. I'm probably more excited than he is. I can't wait for him to wake up and open his presents. But anyway, let's go into this palette. So, I mean, you could possibly get a couple of different looks out of it, but you're going to get a sunset look. That's what this kind of palette is. So let's go into the red, which is called Mary Angela, sorry. This one up here, the kind of pinky red. Okay, I don't know what this brush is. I've got no idea where I got it, but it'll do the job. I think it was maybe actually in the glossy box. So let's just take that kind of pink, and I'm just going to place that on my outer edge. Oh wow, okay. Let's get pigmenting right there. So just kind of, I'm going to clean this up because we're going to make it a kind of wing. Just on this outer edge and the outside corner. clean that up now just so that I've got an idea what I'm doing. I'll clean it up better later, but I'll just start it on there. So I'll just wipe that brush off on my towel, which I always keep on my lap. And then we're going to go into the orange, which is called Trifle. So that's that orange in the middle there. And place this next to it. Again, that's pigmented orange. Not worrying about the blender in just now. And then again wipe that off. And then we're going to go in with the yellow, which is called a turkey. Of course it is, I had to include that name in here. And just put this on the inner corner, and that is a pigmented yellow. Wow.
Mum, go back out.
Okay, so that's how that's looking. Those colours are so vibrant, they look so nice together. But I'm just going to go back into that orange and just intensify that orange here. And then what I will think I'll do, I don't really know how I'm supposed to blend these. I mean, there is a kind of pale neutral called Joey, but I think what I'll do is I'll just take a tiny bit of each colour. So just start with the yellow on like a wee tiny M562 and just use that to soften it a wee bit. I think sometimes a look colourful like this doesn't really need blended. I'm just wiping that off, going into the orange. Okay, that orange does mix with the pink. And then wipe that off and take that pink. And back in with the orange. And then finally the yellow. And that's how it's looking. And I think I will go in with that neutral called Joey up here and just use that just to run it across the top of those colours. I'll worry more about that outer corner once I've got my base on. So I'm just going to go back through with my wee pencil brush and just intensify those colours ever so slightly more. You'll notice that I try and use the same brushes for as many things as I can because I'm so lazy when it comes to my brushes. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling about. I'm not 100% sure of my shape, but it'll probably come together once I've cut my crease and stuff. So I'm just going to cut my crease with Revolution Cut Crease Canvas and I'll be back in a wee second. So that is me cut my crease. It's time to go into shimmer. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've just swatched them on my fingers and they don't look that amazing on my fingers, but they might be better on the eyes. They felt quite dry and they're really cool colours, but they felt just a wee tad dry. So I think let's do the pink. So let's start in the outer corner. Let's start with this one called Bamboozled. And I'll take it on my finger because that's what I would normally do. Maybe I just need to dig in a wee bit. It's coming off now. So let's put this here. And then I will get a wee brush and go in a wee second. I mean, it's not the most pigmented shimmer I've used, but it's fine. And then let's go into the one next to it called Dr. Drake. It's in here. I'm going to try and use all of these colours in this look somehow. a pretty one. And then on the inner corner, let's go into Nat Partner. Not the inner corner, just like the inner part here. Okay, so the one that I didn't use was this one down here called JR. And that is what that one looks like. I'll maybe try and work that in somehow. But I'm just going to take a wee brush. Quite like my Mitchell one for shimmers. And I think I'll just give it a bit of a wet with some Fix Plus. Fix Plus solves everything. And we'll just go through those colours again. Went a wee bit chunky with the Fix Plus, but that's fine. And then in the middle one, Dr. Drake. I should have wiped that brush off more, that's obviously still got some of that colour on it. And then the gold Nat Partner. Yeah, they're not the best on this brush. Maybe it's just this brush. I'm just kind of going chunky on the brush. Like, I don't know if you can see that wee chunk there. Right, back in with my finger because that seems to be the best way for them. In fact, I'll try the brush that I used to cut my crease. I mean, the pinks are fine, it's just that gold, it's not wanting to go on my brush. Yeah, these are definitely like shimmer fingers, if you get what I mean. Definitely going better with a finger. Did I say shimmer fingers or did I don't know. I cannot wait now to test the shimmers and the other ones to see if they're the same. But it's very pretty. Right, that's where we're at. So let's just take a tiny bit of the pink again on the outside corner just to blend it in, kind of deepen it up. Okay, I think that's looking really cool. So I will go off camera, I will do the other eye and I'll be back in a minute with the rest of my makeup done. We'll try this setting spray. Okay, so I am back, and if the quality looks different, if I'm looking elsewhere, it's because this idiot, it didn't charge her camera battery, and I've only got the one battery. I only got the camera a wee while ago and I've just forgotten to pick up a spare, so that's why. But this is the eyes done, well, not the eyes done, but the rest of my makeup done. So we're just going to go back into the palette, and can I just show you what I mean? Like, this is almost like one of those putty textures, which I do not like. I'm going to use that green, just so that I've used every colour bar one in the palette. So the green is called Trifle. So let's just use this on the lower lash line. Right, I thought it was going to show up brighter than that. I might take it on a pencil brush actually. I think colour never shows up that well in a lower lash line, because if you're in like me, you do your concealer and you set your lower lash line. So like on the top the shadows get the wet primer, but on the bottom it doesn't. Don't know if that makes sense, but let's just take some of that on the pencil brush. Yeah, that's better. I think if I had a wet base down there it would be absolutely fine. But I love how that colour looks with those colours on the top. And then I will again take it on my M562 and kind of blend it down. A wee bit powdery that one, but it's fine. Okay, so that's how that is looking. I'm just going to go off camera, do my liner and lashes, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Okay, so that is the eyes done. I did put a Makeup Obsession kind of green eyeliner in the waterline, and excuse the messy lipstick because what's new here. Let's just do the setting spray because I forgot about this. This is the Phoebe one. So I can't remember what this says it's to do. I think it's like illuminating or something. It says brightening fixing spray with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So let's just give this a wee shake. I love that it's got those wee ball bearings in the bottle actually. I think that's so cool. Wow, okay. Okay, so it smells gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god, it smells so good. But it's a bit of a spray, let's just put it that way. But here we go, here's the finished look. What do we think? I think it turned out really quite pretty. I really like it. I must say, but the shimmers, they're not my favourite. They're really not, but I've said this before in the Revolution Pro Rockstar Nude palette, I think it was. Like plastic now. I don't like these kind of putty formulas at all. I just don't know how to get them to work. I don't know if that's just me being me or whether it's, I don't know. But I think it's a cute wee palette. I really like this look. I think a palette like this with limited shades kind of forces you to do a certain thing, but I love the way it looked. The only one I didn't use was this colour, but I really like it. And these aren't dear. I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but I will put the price up on the screen. So yeah, I recommend it, I really do. If you want to see me do a review of that other colourful one, then just let me know. But I think you could probably get quite a similar look from that one as well. And also I'm looking forward to playing with the neutral one. So if you did like this video, I would love it if you would give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you do so. And please leave me a comment down below saying what you think of the Friends collection and if you picked any of it up. So that's all for me for today, so bye.